Hello everybody, welcome to SICW Wrestling Explosion, and welcome to 2017. 2016 was a huge year for SICW. 2017 proves to be even bigger, and we've got a big episode to kick everything off today. The last time we saw Cowboy Mark Houston and the Icon Chris Hargis lock horns, the Icon picked up the win with a little help from Travis Cook. The Cowboy was not happy with that, wanted his rematch, and we're going to run it back and see those two go one-on-one one more time today. Plus, it's the debut of the monstrous, nearly 400-pound Congo Kong. And we have quite the treat. We're kicking off 2017 featuring the last match of 2016 as Ron Powers, the classic champion, defends his title against Vic the Bruiser, led by Big Daddy. And what does Jimmy Hart have to do with everything, folks? We're going to find out as soon as we come back from the break.
The old season is over. The new season is coming. The Gateway Grizzlies are building for a spectacular campaign. The talent will be strong, hard-hitting, solid defense, reliable pitching. Plus, as always, the Grizzlies will have a schedule of superb promotions. It will be fun for the entire family at the right price. The Grizzlies were named the Frontier League Organization of the Year. The home for all this baseball excitement is a remarkable GCS ballpark. Make plans now to enjoy baseball the way it should be. For more information and updates, go to gatewaygrizzlies.com.
Unique and affordable gifts and collectibles on the internet are available at the Black Bear Haversack Trading Post. Go to blackbearhaversack.com. Semi-precious stones, bone horn and soapstone items, abalone shells, genuine coyote and water buffalo teeth pendants, products for Civil War, medieval, and Renaissance reenactments, and so much more. For a 10% discount, mention SICW number 7 when you place your order. It's blackbearhaversack.com for top quality at reduced prices.
Here we go, fans. What a treat to kick off 2017. Referee Nick Ridenauer calling for the bell, and the match is underway. Champion Ron Powers in the jeans and the black cutoff shirt taking on Vic the Bruiser in the navy blue with the blonde hair. And this is a fascinating matchup, folks, because not only does it contain these two warriors, but there's three sort of extra stories on the outside. There's one on the closest side to the ring with the red hat. You see Big Daddy, the manager of Vic the Bruiser. Travis Cook is there on the left side of the ring. You see him in the red shirt. And Jimmy Hart is in the opposite corner, keeping an eye on both of those men. Ron Powers getting this one off. Oh, there you go. What a strong clothesline. That arm wringer followed by that clothesline. Yeah, Vic the Bruiser. If you've never heard of Ron Powers and his vicious clotheslines, well, Vic the Bruiser just got an up-close and personal taste. Now this is an interesting scenario here as we see both of the resident managers here in SICW, Travis Cook and Big Daddy, both seemingly offering their expertise to Vic the Bruiser. And of course, before this contest got underway, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, one of the greatest of all time in many halls of fame, Jimmy Hart comes to the ring and said, "Hey, Mr. Powers, you've got a deal with Big Daddy and Travis Cook, so if you don't mind, I'll volunteer my services to have your back." And here you go. Ron Powers taking Vic the Bruiser out to sort of Powers' playground here, introducing him to the chairs of the East Carondelet Community Center. It's exactly, and he's just burying Vic the Bruiser underneath all of these chairs, with a little assistance from the fans. Folks, I don't know what Vic the Bruiser thought he was running into on this evening, but he is finding out now. Vic the Bruiser has held many championships in professional wrestling. And he's now setting his sights on the Classic Wrestling title, which now sits firmly around the waist of Ron Powers. Vic the Bruiser's had tremendous success thus far in SICW, picking up pinfall victories over Cowboy Bob Orton, over the Canadian hero Sean Vincent, and we saw him pick up a win, disqualification, but a win nonetheless over the Night Train Gary Jackson. Those impressive victories have earned Vic this opportunity, and he is certainly making the most of it, introducing Ron Powers to the steel ring post, just bending that left arm right around the post. Oh, and they're delivering a huge blow right to the bicep. Oh man, that'll dislocate a shoulder. Heck, that could break a bone, folks. Those steel posts are much stronger than a human body. Vic the Bruiser trying to keep up his attack, although Ron scouted that one out, nailing him with another clothesline, sending Vic crashing to the canvas. Oh, followed up with a big elbow drop. Oh, now we've seen Ron Powers use elbow drops to pick up victories in the past. Thought he might have attempted a pinfall there instead, slapping on that rear chin lock, trying to suck some of the energy out of Vic the Bruiser. Of course, Vic carrying out around about an extra 35 pounds more than Ron Powers, maybe a little more than that, so trying to ground the Bruiser, take away his energy is excellent strategy by Ron Powers, although I don't know if that was a punch or if Vic tried to just stick a thumb in the eye. Either way, it seemed to work as he's found his way to his feet. Oh, there's what getting to your feet gets you. It'll get you just clubbed right to the back. Oh, that flying body block / clothesline, only getting the two. Ron Powers leaving his feet to bring Vic crashing to the mat. And folks, I have to wonder what exactly Travis Cook's intentions are in this contest. Does he just want to get the title off of Ron Powers' waist? Oh, nice DDT. But he's going for the pin. Oh, Vic got that left shoulder up. But folks, it's hard to imagine Travis Cook being happy, accepting the title being around Big Daddy's, not around his waist, but in his stable, under the control of Big Daddy and Vic the Bruiser. So I have to say, I'm not exactly sure what Travis Cook's intentions are here. But I'm sure we'll find out. He never does anything without a game plan, so I'm sure there's definitely something up his sleeve. He and Big Daddy have formed a bit of an alliance in recent months. Well, you see both men starting to wear the damage of this battle. Now Vic's being just blatant with that choke. Oh, and there a little bit of method to the madness as he was leaving Ron right in that snake's pit. Oh, you see Jimmy Hart. He was trying to get over there and scare those two off. It seems to have worked, as they certainly did stop their attack. You see Jimmy Hart never goes far without his trusty microphone. Oh, there you go. Big Daddy was trying to interfere with that cane of his like we've seen him do in recent months. Jimmy Hart able to intercept Big Daddy, but oh, looks like Travis Cook, he's got Jimmy Hart's microphone. And I'm not sure what he was waiting for. He almost looked like a deer in the headlights, did Travis Cook, once he got in the ring. Maybe realized, now you get what you want. There's Ron Powers. Nails Vic with the mic. Oh, but there's the referee. And that's it, folks. With a little bit of an assist from the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, Ron Powers able to survive the challenge of Vic the Bruiser. And you see referee awarding the belt to Ron Powers. And there you see it, folks. Ron Powers closing out 2016 atop the mountain as he stays SICW Classic Wrestling Champion. Wrestling fans, join SICW for the first huge card of 2017, Saturday night, January the 21st, in the East Carondelet Community Center. Our main event is a huge tag team match as the Classic Wrestling Champion Ron Powers teams up with Cowboy Mark Houston to take on the Travis Cook organization of Chris Hargis and Attila Khan, plus the return of three-time champion Flash Flanagan. Get your tickets at 618-286-4848.
Let Custom Truck Upholstery give your vehicle a facelift. Visit us on 707 North 20th Street in East St. Louis, Illinois. Custom Truck Upholstery merges old world craftsmanship and attention to detail with the latest in modern technology to make your car, truck, boat, or motorcycle look like new. Call Custom Truck Upholstery at 618-875-9850.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the SICW debut of the monster from the deepest, darkest jungles, Congo Kong. And folks, pictures don't really do this man, this monster rather, any justice, as you could sort of get a glimpse as this match was underway when his back was to the camera, just how huge this monster is. He is about 6'9", weighing in at nearly 400 pounds. Oh. Here you see, another newcomer to SICW, Travis Titan, is doing everything he can with these shoulder blocks. Elbows going for, oh no! I think he was going for another shoulder block, but he just got crumbled up by this nearly 400-pound monster. And look at that, this belly-to-belly suplex, almost more just a throw from Kong. My gosh. Folks, he is big, he is strong, and he is mean, obviously, as we just saw him just choking the life out of his opponent. Oh, look at the look. Look at the look on his face. And ladies and gentlemen, Congo Kong, just the newest arrival to SICW. Oh. 2017 looks to be a fascinating one, folks. And as we just saw, Ron Powers, just crashing those chops into the chest of Travis Titan. Hey, look at the monster, Congo Kong. He's an impressive specimen, is he not? Yeah, just sending Titan for the ride. But folks, as Ron Powers enters 2017 as the Classic Champion, what is the landscape going to look like as we move further into 2017? Imagine Ron Powers facing the likes of Congo Kong. Huge discus clothesline right to the chest. Yeah. He's just toying with him now. He just clobbered the young Travis Titan. He could have ended this matchup right there, instead choosing to inflict more pain. Certainly making quite the impression on the SICW fans. But folks, Congo Kong joining the likes of the Suplex Cyclone, Kurt Gannon, the Cowboy, Mark Houston, and several other newcomers looking to make a mark in SICW. There you go. There you go, Travis Titan able to scout out with those incoming crashes, those tidal waves. There you go. Travis Titan, that's exactly what he's going to have to do. Utilize his speed, his quickness, his agility. Oh. Heh. Folks, Travis Titan, he just hit Congo Kong with the clothesline, and it was Titan that actually was taken off of his feet. Although, there you go. Sending himself off the ropes with that huge elbow. He's got the monster staggered. Well, I thought so. He might have him staggered. But it's not that easy to send a 400-pound monster into the ropes. Oh! Kong scouting out the maneuver that time, and look at that! A choke slam right into a backbreaker. Oh. Oh my gosh! Ladies and gentlemen, just a running somersault like a cannonball. I think this Travis Titan resembles more of a carcass rather than a competitor at this point. What does Congo Kong have in mind? Oh, just driving all the weight down onto Titan. And mercifully wrapping it up. Folks,
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner.
putting the SICW locker room on notice. Congo Kong with an impressive debut here on Wrestling Explosion.
Belleville Mechanical Incorporated is the place to go for commercial and industrial heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigerating work. Their union sheet metal shop is the most modern, well-equipped in southwestern Illinois. Their work on the SIUE engineering building won Belleville Mechanical the Madigan Special Merit Award for new construction. Call 233-0081 for information. Belleville Mechanical will fabricate ductwork and custom fittings to your specifications. The highest union quality, superb workmanship, state-of-the-art equipment. Contact Belleville Mechanical.
SICW is pleased to welcome as a new sponsor Warmo Witter Chrysler and Associates Inc., independent insurance agent specializing in public entity insurance. For all your insurance needs, contact Bradley J. Chrysler at 618-632-7555, extension 806. That's 618-632-7555. When it comes to customer service for your insurance coverage, let Warmo Witter Chrysler and Associates assist you.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Cowboy, Mark Houston, following the icon Chris Hargis into the ring, up and sending him right back out, up and over. The Cowboy getting this matchup started with a fire. And he is angry, folks. Of course, the last time these two locked horns, it was Chris Hargis who picked up the victory. Oh, there you go. How about one more clothesline for you? The Cowboy is angry, folks. Taking out all this frustration on the Icon. As I was saying the last time we saw these two lock up, the Icon Chris Hargis picked up the win with a little bit of help from Travis Cook, who had a handful of powder and delivered it right into the eyes and face of the Cowboy, costing him the victory. A bit of a rematch here. Cowboy, of course, was not happy with how that last match went down. Chris Hargis more than happy to grant him a rematch, maybe regretting that choice currently. Hey, you heard the Cowboy say, "Now you want to beg, you cheater." Cowboy Mark Houston has had several weeks to let his anger fester and stew over his treatment at the hands of the Travis Cook organization. Of course, the Cowboy Mark Houston on a roll here has had a pretty good start in SICW, as talented as he is. Oh, Chris Hargis getting out of there too. But as talented as the Cowboy is, he has never encountered an entity quite like the Travis Cook organization. And I was saying, folks, Mark Houston should be just one more of the great superstars looking to make a splash here in 2017. Looking to claw and climb their way up the SICW ladder, as is the icon Chris Hargis. You have to imagine if the Cowboy could pick up a win over someone as credentialed and established as the icon, that would do wonders for his career here in SICW. And of course, Chris Hargis looking to prove he is the boss. He's the best. He would say he's in better shape. He is more skilled than not just Cowboy Mark Houston, but the rest of the locker room here in SICW. And like I said, folks, that's exactly the sort of thing you're going to have to accustom yourself to if you expect to make it in the deep end in Southern Illinois Championship Wrestling. We might not like Travis Cook's shenanigans as fans, but he certainly gets the job done for his clients and anyone who is unfortunate enough to find themselves on the other side of the ring. Certainly has to be not just tough, but very smart, very savvy as well. Because this is where you will end up on the receiving end of now 5-6 punches from the icon Chris Hargis. Oh man, hitting him with a full 10, and folks, those punches are coming from someone very versed in the striking martial arts. Although the Cowboy, look at that, able to swing the momentum in his favor. Oh, big knee drop from the 300-pounder from Lubbock, Texas, only for a 2 count. But folks, imagine, what could the title picture look like as we move into 2017? Now, Ron Powers has survived challenges from the likes of Vic the Bruiser, of Brandon Espinosa, the Iron Man Ken Casa, Attila Khan. It seems like there may be a whole new roster of folks lining up for their crack at the top of the mountain here. And Chris Hargis, nope, looks like the Cowboy was kicking out of that one at the 1 count. But folks, with the likes of Cowboy Mark Houston, Kurt Gannon, January 21st, we'll see the return of Flash Flanagan, the 3-time classic champion. Flash Flanagan, where does he fit into the picture that he has been gone from since last April? Look at that. Chris Hargis going for the pinfall off of that beautiful drop kick. Cowboy getting out of there. And of course, we just saw the tremendous debut of Congo Kong. Imagine Congo Kong versus Cowboy Houston. Or what would happen if Congo Kong would set his sights on the Travis Cook organization? We'll have to stay tuned to Wrestling Explosion and all of the great SICW action to find out the answers to these questions. We're here each and every week on Charter Spectrum Cable in Illinois and in Missouri. Tell your friends. And of course, the Fight TV app. That's F-I-T-E, Fight TV, which you can download on any smartphone or smart device. And you can watch lots of great wrestling action. The Fight TV app has, oh, look at that. Huge double clothesline sending both men crashing to the mat. There's all sorts of free combat sport content on the Fight TV app, along with Wrestling Explosion. So again, check us out there and tell your friends. Referee Nick Ridenauer is up to the count of 8. But both men up to their feet. Travis Cook, he's got, oh, Houston getting out of the way. Chris Hargis and Travis Cook crashing. Travis Cook being sent to the floor. Look at the Cowboy. He's gearing up. He's ready to go. Nailing the Icon with that huge lariat. For the 3. Cowboy Mark Houston finding a little bit of revenge as Travis Cook's interference has backfired. Chris Hargis picking up a big win over Chris Hargis, but they will meet again next month in that huge tag match, January 21st. But the Cowboy picking up the win today.
For music and fun, the place to party is Pop's nightclub and concert venue in Sojay. From Bruno Mars or the first U.S. tour of Nickelback to Flogging Molly or the Insane Clown Posse, 30 years of memories pack Pop's concert venue with more made at every news show. And there's a party at Pop's nightclub every night, a melting pot of friends enjoy the best in dance, rock, pop, and top 40 music until 5:30 a.m. Plus add a full game room. Check out all the action at popsrocks.com. Then and now, the place to party is Pop's in Sojay.
From the World Series champion Tigers in '45 to the Gateway Grizzlies to the '03 State Tournament Belleville East Lancers. A tradition in baseball and an even longer tradition in fine furniture and service. Miller Furniture, 1004 East Main in Belleville.
Wrestling fans, thanks for joining us for another terrific episode of Wrestling Action. Cowboy Mark Houston evening the odds against the Icon Chris Hargis. What will happen when these two meet on opposite sides of the huge tag team match January 21st? The monstrous Kongo Kong, impressive and victorious in his SICW debut, and Ron Powers maintains his spot atop the SICW mountain. Can he stay on top the mountain as we head further into 2017? Fans, find out every month in the East Carondelet Community Center and follow us each and every week here on Charter Cable and on the Fight TV app. I'm Drew Abbenhouse. We'll see you next week on Wrestling Explosion.